Shabbat Shalom Yesharallah. First and foremost, I'm to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rucha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the Ofla Akim. That's preach the word in all truth and sincerity. Alone to Israelite foreigner brothers that like the heathens. But the line of Hellside goes back to the nation of Israel, which the nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is Brother Yakal Aman from the branch of Great Millstone LA camp back on the video. And today's video will be entitled, There is a Sinner That Had Good Success in Evil Things. I'm just going to go on some precepts and Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, and I'm going to start with Book of Sirach, chapter 20 and verse 9, and it reads, There is a sinner that have good success in evil things, and there is a gain that turneth to loss. That's right. Because we understand living here in America, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, this wicked kingdom, in order for you to thrive here, in order for you to be prosperous here, you have to be very corrupt. You have to be very perverted, and basically you have to take on Esau's spirit, in order for you to thrive here, man. Because as it said at the beginning of the verse, there's a sinner that have good success in evil things, because Esau is the number one sinner, and he has had good success in evil things, and one of those evil things was the slaughtering of the saints on this land, America. The slaughtering of the so-called Native Americans and the Latino tribes, which they are Israelites of the Northern Kingdom. And the good success that he got from was the obtaining of this land. But he got it through ill-gotten gain. You know, so there's a sinner that had good success in evil things. You know, so the Lord, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, made it prosperous because it was prophesied for Esau to have the kingdom himself, to rule, to have the fatness of the earth, you know. It says, and there is a gain that turned to loss, right? So everything that Esau gained here, which is really by ill-gotten gain, the slaughtering of the saints, is going to turn to a loss. He's going to lose everything, man. And that includes with these other heathen nations outside of Esau, and 2/3 of our people. These celebrities, they're gonna lose everything, man. You know, and they had these celebs of our people, the wicked of our people. They had good success in evil things, man, promoting those evil things, promoting gun violence, and being a hoe, being a drug dealer, being a scammer, being a thought. They had the Lord, not the Lord, Esau rewarded these niggas and nigglets, good success for being evil, but everything at the end of the day, all their gains is going to turn to a loss, man. And Ezra, the prophet Ezra, he was on this, it was no different in the ancient world when the prophet Ezra, he was seeing the wicked prospering, because Ezra, he was a prophet during the Persian and the Medes captivity, and as it said in Ezra 7:1, that after these things, in the reign of Artaxerxes, king of Persia, Ezra, the son of Sariah, the son of Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Shalom, the son of Zadok, the son of Ahitub, the son of Amariah, the son of Azarah, the son of Meriathoth, the son of Zariah, the son of Uzi, the son of Buki, the son of Abishua, the son of Phoenix, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the chief priest. So Ezra, he was a Levite because his line went all the way back to Aaron, which was a brother of Moses, which he was a Levite, It says this Ezra went up from Babylon, and he was ready. He was a ready scribe in the law of Moses, which Yahweh God of Israel had given, and the king granted him all his requests according to the hand of Yahweh his God upon him. Right. So, Ezra, the prophet Ezra, as you were reading the Apocrypha Esdras, which is a Greek word of saying Ezra, he was a Levite, a scribe, and a priest, during the Persian and Medes Empire, and his duty was to, teach the law to the Israelites, that were exiled from Babylon, to Babylon from Jerusalem, you know. So, and his name, just real quick, I just want to give a little quick background on the prophet Ezra. You know, um, Ezra, his Hebrew name is Izarah, which means help. The priest and scribe who led the reforms of the returned exiles in Jerusalem, co-worker with Nehemiah. So he was contemporary with the prophet Nehemiah. You know, so when you go into Second Ezra, the third chapter, and begin at verse 29, what I was saying earlier, Ezra, he was seeing the prosperity of these wicked heathens, the seed of evildoers prospering. But this is Second Ezra 3 and verse 29 says, "For when I came hither and had seen impieties without number," and impieties, it says lack of piety or reverence, especially for God. So there wasn't no reverence at this time amongst the heathens of Yahweh Shimon Shai. You know, it says, "Then my soul saw many evildoers in this 30th year, so that my heart failed me." So he was, in distress because he seen nobody reverencing Yahweh Shimon Shai. You know, it says, "For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning." Suffered meaning allow. So Ezra, this is Ezra, pleading. He's saying, Lord, I'm seeing you allowing them sinning and has spared wicked evildoer. You sparing them, and has destroyed thy people and has preserved thy enemies and has not signified it yet. Because, we understand how, the ways of the Lord. The Lord can preserve the wicked unto the day of destruction. But Ezra, he didn't understand that, at this time. You know, it says, "I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Sion?" Right. So are they then of Babylon, which are the heathen nations? Are they better uh, uh, than the Israelites? You know, because that's what Sion is. Israel. You know, it says, "Or is there any other people that know of thee beside Israel? Or what generation have so believed that covenants as Jacob?" So this is just Ezra just plead, asking the Lord questions, and is there any other body, any other nation beside Israel that you love, and and that believe in the covenants as Israel do? You know, it says, um, it's like not love, but believe, that covenants. It says, "And yet their reward appeareth not, and their labor have no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth and think not upon thy commandments and right." And that's the same position these heathens are in today. Begin on with Esau, Edom. You know, these Edomites, these high echelon Edomites, they living in big ass mansions and got all the cars, got trillions of money. I'm talking about the least of Esau. They got palaces. They get their meat slaughtered every day. They got servants and handmaids. They got it made out for them, man. They got underwater pavilions. They got fire jets. They got everything, man. They're flowing wealth, but they're not thinking about the Lord's commandments. They're not thinking about Yahweh Shemashah at all. It says, weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and there is also that door in the world. Door of the world. It says, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. Yeah, so Ezra is saying, weigh everything in the balance, Um, you know, lay the wickedness now in the balance, and you're gonna find that, your name is not being praised uh anywhere else but Israel, you know. It says, or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? Then thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. Right. So that still applies today, man. But now that we in His faith, the Lord, through our apostle Elder Great Millstone, has given us understanding. That why are these heathens so prosperous right now? Because the scriptures say, time and chance, happening to them all. Let's get that scripture. Because everybody have different areas where they prosper. You know, time and chance. The Lord is so fair; He gives everybody an opportunity to prosper. This is Ecclesiastes 9:11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. Yeah, so the Lord gives everybody a time and chance to prosper. You know, give everybody a time and chance to shine. And everybody got their different eras where they prosper. So right now we're in the era of these heathens prospering, begin on with Esau, Edom, because these heathens, these other heathen nations, such as so-called Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabs, the Africans, Samoans, and East Indians, they're joining hand in hand with the wicked, with Esau. So they get benefits as well as being joined with Esau to help bring us Israelites down. And talks about that in Psalms the 8th, 3rd chapter. You know, so but it begins with Esau, Edom. You know, so let's go to Malachi 3 and verse 15. And now we call the proud happy. Yeah, these proud, very proud heathen nations, they're very happy. They're not going through no curses. They're not going through. Their houses are safe from the rod of the Most High. They don't got to deal with hearing gunshots in their neighborhoods, and people try to rob them. Which some incidents do happen when they get robbed. In their houses, but for the most part, they're not dealing with that. You know, their streets is when you go to out here in California to these, we call them. We got a proverb. Basel City, which is Edomite cities where it's very prosperous, very clean. Hollywood and the good side of Hollywood. Baldwin Hills. Um, what's some other cities? Damn, I can't think of what was that one called. Um, I forget the other name, but various cities out here in California, the good cities where Edomites is prosperous, man. There's no police sirens over there, no ambulance answers. The streets is they don't got potholes in it. You go to the stores and you know the fruit just looked like it was just restocked there that day. So they're not going through anything, man, and they're happy. You know, it says, yeah, they that work wickedness are set up. Yeah, they that tempt Yahweh are even delivered. Right. So the ones that work wickedness, they set up on high positions. You know, and the ones that tempt the Most High, they get delivered. It's supposed to be the opposite, but we understand this scripture why it's like that. Ecclesiastes 8:11 says, "Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in to do evil." Right. So sentence against the evil work. Meaning, the Esau, he's a man of sin. So he's the one that commits adultery and eat all the unclean foods and murder. And I'm talking about the elites because they get away with everything because they can bribe the police officers for them. They can bribe the lawyers. They can bribe the judge for them to get off scot free. So they do all these evil sins and they don't get judged for it right away. You know, and that's why they get very prideful. So therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set to do evil, though it's to do an evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged. Yeah, so these Edomites they live to be 100 years old, 90, you know, and it's like the Lord prolonged their days, man, and they evil, you know. It says, yes, surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him, yeah, which is the elect. It's gonna be well with the elect at the end of the day. Even though and the elect that's in the faith, man, like Apostle Mom said, here it is, we're trying to do the right thing, we're trying to keep the laws, statutes, commandments, try to eat a healthy diet, and we still get jacked up. Our health is still deteriorating. We still, get sick, but you can see a HOMO, and they be in perfect health, man, perfect bodies, and they're wicked, you know. But we understand that, we just gotta be we under the curses right now, and we know what we're doing is for a good cause, man, and we know at the end of the day, as the scriptures say, there is none above him and that fear of the Lord. And that gives us comfort, man. Lord willing we those men. But it says, verse 13, but it shall not be well with the wicked. So, when judgment day comes, it's not gonna be well with the wicked, man. The Lord's gonna the Lord just allows the wicked to pile up their iniquities. That's why he preserves them. That's why their lives be prolonged, so their sins can tally up, so the Lord can bring that great judgment upon them. So that's why the Lord does that, prolongs the wicked lifespan because he wants to be justified in judging them, you know. So it says, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High. Yeah, so at the end of the day, the Lord will destroy the wicked. You know, and Lord willing, the Lord have mercy on us. Because we're sinners as well too, but we're repentant sinners. We believe in the testimony. We believe in Yahweh Bashim Messiah, his testimony. We believe all the prophecies, all the writings, the faithful word. But this is 2 Peter 2:9. Now end off on this scripture. 2 Peter 2:9, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, ye which are the elect, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished, which is the 2/3. These Esau, Edom, these heathens and 2/3 are the unjust. So the Lord know how to preserve them. The Lord. So reason why these heathens they're prosperous, begin on with Esau, Edom, they're very prosperous and their life is mapped out. They got everything planned and nothing ever happens to them. And they're sinning. They're sinners. But guess what? The Lord is prolonging their life. For that. So their judgment can be great. You know. So and they will be punished, man. Whether the Lord will get them in the plagues of Jacob's trouble, have them die of famine, or you know, beasts out here getting killed with the sword, or the Lord will reserve them all the way to the missiles for them to get burned alive, man. So it's not going to end well with the wicked, but it will end well for the righteous, the elect. So, Lord willing, I could certify. I just want to do a lesson on that. And until next time, Shalom.